Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back to LEGO Batman 3 Beyond Gotham. Let's continue. And I guess we're not quite beyond Gotham as we redo these levels in free play. We did we did Europe against it last time. And the next one is Little Gotham. Let's see, spacesuits you, no. Space Station Infestation, no. Where this map is really unintuitive. Power Glove, no. The Big Grapple, the Lantern Menace, no. Big Trouble in Little Gotham. Here it is. So we're gonna do this in free play, and then we'll be beyond Gotham again from the storyline perspective. So there's two parts. The first part has 9 of the 10 mini kits, the Adam West in Peril, and 1 character token still left to collect. So there's 8 mini kits we need to get. The second part has a single mini kit and the red brick. That's pretty easy to figure out, so let's hop into it and see what we can do. See how much of that we can get. We now have the score times 4 plus the score times 2, which is score times 8. Although it's technically called studs now, studs times 8. They changed it around at some point, but when we weren't looking. In a lot of ways it should have always said studs, because you aren't actually given a score in this game, ever.
Okay. Can I have your belt?
Where are all the poor people?
They're probably hiding inside. Afraid we're gonna stomp on them.
Oh, I love you guys.
Look, it's Brainiac.
Was it important to explain where the people were? I guess it was. It is slightly helpful. Your Brainiac in a smaller ship is trying to destroy Gotham, so Batman stops stopping him from destroying the rest of the Earth, which isn't much of a plan, because there's really no reason why Batman would stop. Alright. So we see something here. Let's start with this and break as much stuff as we can. We don't have a counter going on. That is a little worse than when we do have a counter of the number of enemies we're supposed to destroy, because that means the reason the story is going to go forward might be under the control of me, or it might just be a random occurrence, or sort of random occurrence. Probably isn't very random, but it may seem like that. Switch over to Cyborg, I suppose, and then we'll switch to Giant Suit and break this. Water tower, smash this. Can't break any more. Wait a minute, is this a stud pieces? Oh no. Hazard suit, Robin. Tell me if these are things you're gonna suck up. Yes, it is. Alright. That certainly makes things a little bit different. Go ahead and blow up this with our laser eyes. Leak some stuff everywhere. Power Girl. Supergirl from Earth 2. At least that's how it was in the New 52. Now with the DC Rebirth series, Power Girl could be a completely different character. But then I guess that's no different from any of the other characters. They could all go back to whatever they were before, or become completely different, or be some strange mix and match between everything. We're back at Ace Chemicals here. So being in this tiny version of Gotham, in a lot of ways I think it's just because they didn't want to reuse the same design for Gotham that was in Lego Batman 2. There is definitely a silliness in that Gotham because there's these giant big statues all over the place, and there's a bunch of hey, we're a true hero already. There is definitely a bunch of buildings that were only designed in a very specific way for one like puzzle to climb up to that point. And since in Lego Batman 2 you could have at least done that puzzle, I don't think there's much more you can really get out of that city. And they would certainly be rightfully accused of being lazy if they did come back and have us playing Gotham and in the open world of Gotham and not spend enough time adjusting things and putting gold bricks all around it. That being said, they really didn't do much better with what they did make by making the different planets and all of that. It's just as bad and unfinished. So if we look over here in the background, that's about all you see of Gotham. The buildings are much closer together and the scale is way off. Ace Chemical was right next to the lake, well, the ocean. In Batman 2, it's definitely not that way here. So, we want to go ahead and blow this up. I'm definitely missing some mini, what are those called? Studs? Or are they called brick pieces? Or I don't even know what you call them. So I will tell you I'm missing them. Quit hitting that part. I'm trying to hit the thing on the right, and it's not working. So I can build this mini kit, which I had already gotten, so we'll take the studs. Notice we're at 400,000 studs right now. That is a pretty significant amount. Nothing to laugh at. It potentially means by the time we're done with this one level, we may have score times 6 in the bag. We may not, but we may. I'm not really willing to say one way or the other until I get a bit closer. So, now, hazard suit, suck up all these pieces. I have like 19. 19 is a strange number to have. I'm missing one somewhere. I would have to assume. It's really strange to be at 19. Let's come over here and break some more things. Scan this. Switch to this. Let's go ahead and suck up all these pieces here. So that's 31, but I'm still short if there's a... if I need to get another 25 in there. Short by a lot. 19. See, that action feels like the action that the story wanted me to take. So we'll come over here and use our laser beam to break this and see what happens. Another mini kit. It's still just like a lot here. Break the signs, I guess, maybe that will leave some pieces. Break that, break. It just doesn't feel like you would come back. Oh, but the good news is it doesn't matter, because if we look here, it says 0, so I can't put any more in anyways. There is no second fill of this, which is strange because all the other games has always had a second option to here, we'll just hit them. Yes, there's always been a second option to fill it and get a mini kit piece break, and now there isn't. So we move over here to the second section. Let's go ahead and change ourselves to Batman and switch to Spaceship Batman, and so we can just make a good effort here to destroy every single bit of everything. There's one. Get all these studs. I want them. They will help out. Some amount. Run all the way this way. Grab all of this. And some of it disappeared, but whatever. Collect all these. Shoot it. There we go. Keep on destroying stuff. More studs. Give me more studs. I don't know if I'll ever get to the point on this playthrough. On this playing this Lego game, I don't know if I'll ever get to the point where I don't really need to care about collecting everything. As far as more coins, more studs. Pull this. That's 3. Why this one doesn't work, I don't know. but whatever. Destroy all of this, or as much of this as we can. What is this gonna build? Let's go and switch to the flash and see what this does. I imagine all of this is gonna end up just giving me a mini kit, since 9 out of 10 of them are in the first section. Now that was the thing that actually broke the rest of it.
You can run.
Play as him, and this, and laser beam Palooza. The gameplay mechanic is repetitive at this point. It really is. Just move from point A to point B, laser everything you can laser, or punch everything you can punch. This is strange. It's giving me trouble there. It took a longer time than it should have. This whole thing seems to squash you. Interesting. You're looking for a way to kill yourself? Jump in there. Four, 5. Here we can. Hit the donkey tank. Break these little tables. So look at, like, right here. They are like smaller than what you could actually buy with scale Legos. Lego doesn't make Lego pieces that small. One, because they'd probably be choking hazards. 2, because they'd be really easy to lose. It's the shrunken city does certainly do something to it that's weird. And I kind of think with that level of scale and detail that you could depict things in mini Lego form, but then people who buy regular Lego are going to be really disappointed. So, like, this was here just so we could get up to this point, right? Hit that, hit that, hit that. We got some explosive stuff to do, but first I want to switch over here and do the bumper cars. Come on. Yeah, he says he can't do it, then he switches suits so he can do it. Here we go, bumper cars. We're still missing a few here. Is there any trick to coming over there and doing that? So this is strange. I can't activate it. Something's broken here. I cannot activate that piece yet. We'll come over here and we'll see what happens when we do the flash thing. We got a piece here, we got a piece here, we got a piece here. So we're set to run this roller coaster right into the spaceship, and that would clear this scene. But that's not what I want to do. I want to hit this, and I can't do it. I can't help but feel like this is a bug. That I should be able to maneuver this thing. But yeah, it's just not letting me do it. So number 5 is gone. We'll go ahead and move to the next step, but I think that ends this act. And so is this Act 2? No, this is still Act 1. Now we've moved to the Botanical Garden section, which I believe is still Act 1. Let's see, switch to Batman to begin with, and then this. How many things? We've still got some character things to find, and we've still got some other things we can do. So. This plant on top is not doing anything. There's Cheetah the dig. There's break this, break this. Break this. This won't switch to Cheetah and we'll use her digging ability. Why Cheetah takes less time to dig is kind of beyond me. Why can't I break this? Interesting. Try to break some of these plants. Ah, there's a kit over there. Need to save Adam West. There's a section over there. There's something nice about clearing off an area, though.
Interesting. Could it have been the Joker? Penguin? Riddler? Or even...
Alright, Batman. Come over here. Sonic this. So all that stuff needs to go away. And then we'll build this and see what it is. It's a water fountain. There we go. Another collectible down. We'll go ahead and switch to Power Suit Batman and do this. level this down. There's Batmite over there, which I'm pretty certain he wasn't here the first time we played. I wonder if he shows up in story mode at all. Me to play as Green Lantern here. Apparently Adam West cannot swim.
Thank you for saving me from that vicious ensnarement, fellow crime fighter.
Let's talk to Batmite and see what he wants. Walk back to where you're supposed to be, Batman.
You'd get this for me, right? Please?
What do you want? A frying pan? Let's see. Who has a laser beam eyes? Him? Who can shoot lasers underwater? I have no idea who can shoot lasers underwater. Let's switch to Poison Ivy here. Where is she? She's way down here. There she is. Through that we go. Do this, we'll jump again. So we're looking for a frying pan, and we have 2 more characters to get. Can this thing break now? Yes, it can. Good. We'll go over here and we'll dig this up. Over here. We'll go ahead and break this one while we're at it. No real danger in having just 2 of them done. In fact, probably not very much danger of even having all of them. Switch to Cyborg, so you can use the magnetics on this. I believe that's a character token, or an item to pick up. Oh, it's the frying pan. Okay, fine. We've got the frying pan. We don't have 8 of the frying pans. We have score times 8 overlapping the frying pan icon.
You got it! You got it! That's so... Wait, how does it work again?
So that's like Mad Hatter character token. No big deal. There. How do we take out these gold bars? you're in the water. Apparently this suit lets me shoot under the water. Interesting. Seems like some characters could and some characters couldn't. And then we'll switch here to this guy and jackhammer this. Just look at the difference in time it takes to dig. Cheetah's way faster. But that's kind of the only way she is depicted as being faster. She's faster at this one activity of being able to dig faster. And she's not really faster when she runs. She's not really faster any other way. So let's just take a moment to look around here and make sure we've got everything. We're still missing a character thing, and I think we figured out where the one mini kit that we were looking for was. Just that bugged out, so I can't really do much about that. Not right now, at least. Maybe later. This game is too big for its own good. It's running into bugs because there's extra stuff that they just didn't have time to polish, or didn't spend the effort to polish. If they had polished it and kept it in the game, that's one thing. But that it's slightly irritating when you can't do what you know you should be able to.
Come on out, Brainiac!
There's so many of them! More to love!
I'll take them all on!
I'll save a few for me.
It's the real Brainiac! He's getting away!
So the gag of making clones of Brainiac seems to not really work together that well, because it's never shown in the actual gameplay. It seems pretty much just be a cutscene joke. Yeah, you almost have to wonder, did they make the cutscenes first and then make a game around it? Or were those separate groups altogether? It's probably not the case, but I am suspicious at some point that might become the case. We'll have Lego TV series as more and more of those get made, and Lego movies as more and more of those get made, and then the game will get made out of that. Now we know that's the case for Lego the movie, the video game, the Lego movie video game. I think is the right term there. But because they made that movie and then they made a video game out there, so well, that will be our comparison to see if something like this is true. I haven't felt that way very much, so it probably isn't the case, but I wonder if it starts becoming the case. And it's a really small complaint too. It's basically saying, well, everything in the cutscene isn't doable in the video game, which is the complaint that has been laid against many video games, but isn't really that legitimate. Back when video games were first coming out, things in the cutscenes were a million times more capable of doing and interacting than the actual game itself. That's the point of cutscenes in one sense, is to show things that you can't program the program to simulate. I keep getting bumped here. Now there was only, I think, one character token and a mini kit, and I think we've already gotten the mini kit. Classic man does. He turns into a giant T-Rex and he smashes the building. And then there is the red brick. Good enough. Why did Plastic Man turn into a toilet? I don't know. It looks like we're pretty much done, so let's... Do I need to play as somebody strong like Superman? What am I supposed to be doing right now? Maybe I'm supposed to be playing as Solomon Grundy. Or Wonder Woman. There we go. Yeah, I think we've done as much as we can do here. Switch to our demolition abilities and fire that. That works. It doesn't feel like there's anything else that can be done here. Switch to Batman. Getting slightly overwhelmed here by the vast number of enemies that keep pouring in. Hey, we're over 1 million studs. Go ahead and use this to destroy. What are we doing? The teeth? Yes, we're destroying the teeth. I feel like I've been slowed down somehow. And switch to the Flash, and then I believe we're gonna finish this level. See how that action that we took at the end of the level integrated it into the cutscene perfectly?
No, pretty sure it's called Flash Tower because it's mine.
Green Lantern. He's alive. How wonderful!
I know! I love that he isn't dead! How about a hug? I don't know. What if he's a zombie?
Ugh, and I thought he was dead.
But it all worked out in end.
What is going on with everybody? Long story. Let's get back to the Watchtower.
What about Brainiac?
He'll be fine.
Here's Batman making a mistake again. If Batman had said, we better take him with us, he wouldn't have been able to escape later on. So, at studs times 8, I got another 1 million, Next level, I will probably get at least another million. And then the level after that, I'll probably get another million, which would then allow me to purchase studs times 6. But on top of that, I believe this red power brick that we get, unfortunately it doesn't tell us what we just collected. Yeah, I believe it's the beginning of the 3 indicator red power bricks that we would really like to have. The mini kit locator, the red brick locator, the character token locator, and the Adam Weston Peril locator. That's 4. And then there's a quest locator 1, 2, which would make 5. So there's definitely, I guess instead of running to the trophy room, what I can do is I can hit start here. And we can look at the extras. And see, we already have studs times 6, 8, and 10 available to buy, but we don't have enough studs to buy them. And now we could buy the gold brick detector, which wouldn't really help us much now. There aren't that many gold bricks lying around in the open world, and that's the only ones those are going to find. But the mini kit detector would certainly help us when we start doing cleanup, and that's what we just got. And then the next one that we'll get is the red brick detector, and then I think a couple more down the road gets us what we want as far as everything else. So we're making good progress here. That was 42 minutes, not a super long level, and it certainly didn't feel as long as the previous level. We're 62.2%, 81 out of 160 mini kits, so we're halfway there on the mini kits, and I think we'll probably end up somewhere around 145, maybe 140 by the time we're done with all the levels. We are kind of in the midway point of the number of levels we played on free play mode. We have 205 out of 250 gold bricks. That's good progress. 8 of 16 true heroes, 8 of 16 red power bricks, and 21 of 30 Adam Weston Peril. So, good progress, good progress. That's it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right is a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.